Alright then, hi guys, it's me again. I didn't make a vlog video yesterday because I was pretty busy with the Creat Fest. It's kind of an artist alley thing. Well, the artist alleys are kind of a part of it, but it's mainly like a bunch of creatives, new products, new artists, whatever, are like collabing at the Robinson's Mall in Dumaguete from around July 14 to 20. And so yeah, it's been 2 days since we made since the Creat Fest started. And on the first day, there was like a lot of sales actually. I sold a lot of prints. And the second day, I only like sold one print. So it's a bit of hectic. You can't really. That's where I realized you can't really predict the market. However, that might be a mistake on my part because I know booths that are like, selling a lot every day. They have like pins and stickers. Pins and stickers are the ones that actually sell. And in terms of stickers, it's stickers that are what do you call this? From trending topics or trending movies. So yeah, unfortunately, what I realized is that the name of the game is still anime and trends. Fan art and trends, basically. So not necessarily anime, but fan art. Like a lot of Spider-Verse fan art is like present there. And so yeah, it's not really a great place for originals. However, if your originals are good enough, then yeah, they can make a scene. So for example, like I have a seatmate who's a 3D sculptor. Oh yeah, he's also mostly fan art, but he has like collaborative originals that are pretty good as well. People like stop and look by past it. Not look by, but like literally just stop in their tracks and observe it. And that's a good as an artist, that's a pretty good response from a stranger when they stop and they look at your work. That's nice. And that's also what's happening to me. People like stop and look at my works. And in terms of the advertising department, like getting my name out there, it's going well. And here's the thing: on the second day, we had our like portfolios reviewed by artists and by like top artists, like the big artists, the big men, the ones that actually work at like Marvel and have like flourishing flourishing profession in art. So yeah, that's nice. And yeah, in terms of like illustrations, like my digital illustrations, there's some things to improve on, but it's good enough to like uh, get out there. I stick to improving, but also make way for doing commissions, applying for companies and whatnot. Just do that now. So yeah, that's basically take action. Like my illustrations, they're not the best, they're not top tier, but I have to take action now. Don't wait until I become perfect. Like the thing I have now is pretty good. I have to take action. In terms of my comics, there was a lot of problems hidden in plain sight, actually. And the man at Bright Feather Studios, like, what do you call this, used his cinematographic expertise into calibrating my composition with my comics. And I got a lot of insight from him. I still have a long way to go with comics. Because at least with like painting and digital art, even though I was doing it seriously for only 3 years, I've been doing it casually as a hobby for like a long time, ever since like I was 10 or 12. So I can see why I have some finesse. I have some finesse with painting, but with comics, I only like did it seriously for maybe 5 years. Not 5 years. Oh, sorry, 3 years. And 2 years before that was, dabbling in it. So 5 years in total, but only 3 years serious. Compared to my digital painting, that's 3 years serious, but like maybe 10 or so years as a hobby. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Like, although on the second day sales were not very great, great, but the insight from artists and publishing companies, very great. So yeah, it's kind of like a trade-off. Like on the days where sales are low, it's like compensated with equal or the same value. And in terms of sales on the first day, there's a local D&D MTG Warhammer group here in Dumaguete called Fahrenheit 451. And they bought like my paintings, even though they were kind of misprinted, which is why I like sold them at a discount price. And they bought it, and I hope I don't know. I can't express how grateful I am that they bought like my paintings. Those paintings like took a while to make, and printing them, and oh no, the print is there's like some artifacts on the printing, and I still have to pay full price for the printing. Oh goddamn! But they bought it at like the discounted price. But don't worry, like I made more than what I paid for printing. So all is fair in the world. All is fair in the world, and I'm grateful to him and the other man. I'm grateful for them. So yeah, that's kind of the Creat Fest thing I've been in, Artist Alley and whatnot. Originals don't really sell. They don't really sell, but that's okay. I've got something. And that's kind of also what the artists told me. It's like, yeah, I've got like IP, intellectual property, my original stuff. The way I work with them has to be different. Because with fan art, you just get fans. It's fan art is basically commonality between you and the audience. Your original work is only for you. It's only coming from you. The audience doesn't know about it unless you like show it to them or advertise it to them, sell it to them basically. And so yeah, at least with fan art, I kind of understand how it goes. But yeah, I need to get out there. I need to work on, what do you call this? Like servicing others through commissions, applying for companies and whatnot. Yeah, I need to push. I need to go. It's like, I'm ready. You're not the best, but you're ready. So go. That's what I got. And so yeah. And for my comics, yeah, there's a new update. It updated like 2 days ago. So yeah. All right, that's about it. See you next week, because at least with next week I'll be back home.